What's going on, everyone? Austin John Plays here, and today I'm going to be going over how you could get the Kakariko Village Sneaky Suit and Radiant Suit at a severely discounted rate. In this video, I'm going to be going over how you can obtain these two individual sets, and then also how you can upgrade them at the Great Fairy Fountains. I had footage for this, but apparently I can't find it anywhere. If you make your way to Kakariko Village and you zoom in on the map, you're going to be able to find the clothing shop. And when you go inside of the clothing shop, you're going to be seeing all 6 articles of clothing on sale. However, they're heavily inflated, just like most things in the US right now, at 5,000 rupees each. That means that if you have 30,000 rupees, you're fine. But there's a quest that you can do in order to reduce the price of this severely. For that, there's going to be one dish that we have to make for the shopkeeper's sister. Well, technically for the shopkeeper's grandmother, which is located in Kakariko Village. Soon as you walk in from the southeast entrance and you make a left, you're going to see her sitting at a table. So let's go get the ingredients that we need for this crepe. Now, if you have all of these ingredients already, fantastic. But if you don't, you can head to Tano Village. And if you glide right past the dye shop, which is right here, which I just visited thanks to my new Tears of the Kingdom Link amiibo, giving me that paraglider, that sure is. Inside of here, we can find ourselves some fresh milk. Now, this is one of the few items that you can't just, go out in the wild and find. At least I don't think you can. So I'm just going to go ahead and buy all of them because I'm going to need them eventually. Next, you're going to need Hylian rice that you can get from cutting any grass anywhere, or you could just buy it right here. Now, for wild greens, I'm just going to be using Hyrule herbs because they grow everywhere. I'm sure you have them. Now, there is a hidden 4th ingredient that they're not telling you about, and that is Sundelions. Sundelions are one of the items that can remove gloom from you when gloom depletes your hearts. You can get Sundelions at a lot of the Sky Islands. However, on the surface, they're a little bit more rare and typically only found wherever there's going to be chunks of the sky falling down. I found one, I think it was like right around here, right by Daya Lake. I think this is a chunk of sky rock right next to this Korok, and I got a Sundelion right there. I think I just got it too. So a little confident on that location. So now we're gonna head back to Kakariko Village, and the recipe you're gonna have to cook is 1 Sundelion. I'm gonna use 1 Hyrule herb, 1 of the Hylian rice, and 1 of the fresh milk that we just got. Cooking that up inside of this pot. And you're gonna get a sunny veggie porridge. Now, if we speak to Leslie, because she was only cooking porridge before, she's gonna acknowledge that you have a sunny version of it. A sunny veggie porridge? I never made anything sunny before. Maybe this will help my grandmother. Well, I hate to see how you make your eggs then. Next thing you know, you're transported inside of this house where her grandmother, who was sick in bed if you walked in there, but I didn't. Are you seeing this? A few bites of it, and now she's feeling just fine. And then her sister comes in and is like, "What are you doing, Grandma? Why are you up? I'm so worried about you." Well, now I had some sunny veggie porridge thanks to this guy over here, and now I'm feeling so much better. And now that you're feeling better, we can just drastically reduce the prices of armor. Because that's how that works. She's going to give you an energizing veggie porridge as a treat from that. Thank you very much. And now we're free to head inside of that armor shop, which was right down the road. And now if we check the prices, they are only 600, 700, and 500. The regular prices, I'm much more okay with that. First, let's talk about the Radiant armor. The Radiant armor is a lighter armor, meaning that it's not going to give you a lot of protection. The body glows. That's its whole shtick. It glows. And then if you were to upgrade all 3 pieces to level 2, you're going to get disguise and bone weapon proficiency, the same thing it was in the last game. You're going to need a lot of luminous stones. I don't remember what the first level is, but I know for the second level you need 15 luminous stones and 2 moblin guts per piece. Level 3 is 20 luminous stones, 3 Horriblin guts, and 10 Gibdo bones per piece. And then the final upgrade is 30 luminous stones, 3 Lionel guts, and 3 Molduga jaws per piece. In my opinion, so not worth it. But I covered it. Great, you know about it. I'm never buying it. I'm buying the stealth mask. And we get the Sheikah fabric from that. Nice. Also the chest guard. The reason I'm covering this armor first is because it's truly one of the best armors in the game. It's going to make acquiring materials significantly easier, and its level 2 bonus up is going to give you, at nighttime, you're going to get a speed increase from the hours of 9 p.m. to 4 a.m., which is fantastic, which does not affect your stealthiness while walking, which is I can't say enough good things about it. This is the first full set of armor you should get, and the first full set of armor that you should upgrade. So let's head over to the best Great Fairy in the game. It's Queso. She's the best. By the way, if you don't know how to activate the Great Fairy fountains, I made a whole video on that. It's probably in the top right corner. Boop. And for level 1 is dirt cheap. All you need is blue nightshade and 10 rupee for labor. Level 2 is also fairly cheap at just 5 blue nightshade and 5 sunset fireflies. If you don't know where to get fireflies, there are 2 locations that I know predominantly carry them. For the first one, make your way here to the Poplar Foothills Skyview Tower, sleep until 9 p.m., and then you're going to want to float down here to Faroche Hills. This little pond right here has sunset fireflies, it has blue nightshade, and it has sneaky river snails. The only thing more that you're going to need is going to be Stealthfin Trout and Sundelion and Silent Princess for level 4. I'm going to have better info on screen right now. And then after you clear out this little area, head over here. Be careful while you're going around this area because there's some baddies that you may not want to deal with. You could always just fast travel back up to the tower. Glide down. If you head inside either of the wells, you are going to be getting access to this shrine, the Susub Shrine, which is underground. Pretty visible as soon as you go down here. It is slippery down here, so be careful. And then the other location for sunset fireflies is going to be inside of the Finra Woods, Farron Woods area, which is directly above the Highland Stable south of Lake Hylia over here. If you did the quest for the Great Fairies, this is probably where you went for sunset fireflies. In addition, I know that sunset fireflies are sold at the new Serene Stable by Beetle. You have the thing I said, right? You don't have a rotating stock? Yes, you have sunset fireflies. Great, I'll take them all. Still working on a rupee farming strategy, by the way, so don't worry about that. If you head to Kakariko Village, the same route that you used to take for the Great Fairy, which is coming in through the east side and then heading up this hill over here toward the Ring Ruins, making this curve on the east hill and then going up this climb. So I'm just going to climb up. I'm going to run past all this ickiness over here. And there's a Silent Princess. There's a little bit of everything that you need until there's a more efficient way of making very specific farming strategies found for this game. This is just where I come every once in a while. There's a few stops that I always make every time that there's a blood moon, because usually by then everything is respawned as I'm running around and doing stuff. I also think that the Delight Forest down here had a whole bunch of the mushrooms that I needed, maybe also some sunset fireflies. And the only thing that I haven't found an okay congregation of would be the Stealthfin Trout. Sticky frogs are going to be finding on some hillsides. I know the hillsides entering both ways through Kakariko Village. You're going to be finding sticky frogs along these walls and along these walls. That's where I've been farming them from. I mean, I don't even want to use the term farming just because of how inefficient it is right now. But again, the game is in its infancy. But for me, getting this armor and getting it to level 2 is the most important thing for me. For that nighttime speed up, and then also just the stealth to be able to go around and gather all these resources. 100% need this. This, and then probably also Barbarian armor. But instead of the Barbarian armor, I'm going to be covering the Phantom armor first, because you don't need to upgrade it. Chest guard to level 1, tights to level 1, stealth mask to level 2, chest guard to level 2, and stealth tights to level 2. I'm going to definitely need more sticky frogs. Well, once the next blood moon happens, I'm going to be able to go around and get more sticky frogs, and it's going to be easier now that I'm stealthy, but having all of it at level 2 so I could get that nighttime speed up, oh, that's huge. That's the #1 thing for me, and it should be for you as well. Well, great. Guys, I hope you found this information helpful on the stealth set as well as the radiant set. If you did, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, turning on notifications. Until next time, Austin John out.